Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Conor Talk of the Day. See, I'm blessed with quite possibly the worst superpower in the world. And if I had a superhero alter ego, his name would be the walking contradiction. What a horrible name for a superhero. But I feel as if it suits me. I feel as if there's two sides to my being that completely contrast each other. I'm a child half the time, living in pure wonder and laughing carelessly at the world around me as if I've never been burdened. And the other half is a man torn by his desire to want more and fearing less. A man who is constantly thinking about the implications of his actions on others and himself. The one half of me is I'm at work, working in the kitchen with my best friend. And we always get up to silly antics, but this time we decided to be funny, to walk up to the front of the line and secretly stuff a handful of hot peppers in our mouth and see if anybody will notice. The end of this story is that we both end up uncontrollably laughing. It seems a little childish, but it was funny to me. That's the pure liveliness side of me. On this other half, I'm talking to people about how every single person has the possibility to completely change the direction of somebody else's life with just one action. But the mark you leave on people will always be present. It's the side of me that's more serious and wishes to connect to people on a deeper level. It's funny because some people would say it's impossible, and yet I've found a way. I'm constantly a contradiction. I wish to be happy, and yet I constantly think about the sadness I'm enduring. There's this one poem that always makes me think about contradictions. It goes, "You say you love the rain, and yet you open your umbrella. You say you love the sun, and yet you sit in the shade. You say you love the wind, and yet you close your windows. This is why I'm afraid when you say you love me." It's odd how people have these things they say they love, and yet they constantly do the opposite. See, I have this ever-longing desire to find love. I'm so consumed by this feeling and the discovery of it, I could talk about my hypothesis on what love entails for ages, and yet whenever I come ever so close to feeling it, I deny its existence. I'm unwilling to discover what love has to offer me. I worry that my childish side takes over way too often. I worry that people don't ever take me seriously. I may be a contradiction, but I wish I could find the perfect balance. I wish it was simpler. I wish that I truly did love the rain. I wish that I truly loved the feeling of the sun on my skin. I wish I loved the feeling the wind brought like no other. I wish I wasn't constantly torn to one side or the other. I often find myself contradicting myself in the smallest ways. I wish it wasn't so hard. But thus is the legacy of the walking contradiction, the most complex superhero to the day. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Conor talk of the day.